So guys, I'm here in a cassava factory where they are producing garri. So from cassava that you know that we have garri. So I'm in the factory where they are producing garri. It's a very big and a massive factory. I am here with the director of the factory. Come with me, let's meet with the director of the factory. So, sir, nice meeting you. So, you're looking good. Thank you, sir.
Happy to have you here with us at the factory.
Thank you. It's happy to see you. Happy to see the good work that you are doing. Everybody busy. It's a good one, sir. Congratulations, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I'm UPT. So, what is your name, sir?
Abu Michael is my name.
Oh, Abu Michael is a nice name. Nice to meet you, sir. So, sir, can you tell us about your factory or what is going on here? Everybody are busy. Everybody are busy. So, what is going on here? What is your factory all about, sir?
Let me tell you a little about myself before I tell you much about the factory.
Okay, sir.
Just as I said earlier, my name is Abu Michael. I'm from Ogobia, Boju, Otukpo local government of Benue State.
Wow.
A little about my educational qualification. I hold NC in Economics Political Science. There I have a business background. And I proceeded to Federal University of Jos, where I added up to my qualification with degree in guidance and counseling. That's education.
Wow.
You know the state of things in this our country, Nigeria. Life has not really been easy. So I see reasons why I should start up something to help myself and help the society at large. Instead of waiting for white-collar job, I think I have to come up with this idea, which I think will help both myself and the community at large. So here, you are in Garri processing factory. What we do, we get the raw material from farmers, and we get some from our farms, and we process it into finished goods, of which you know the product is Garri. And I want to believe you must have tested of Garri.
Yeah, I've tested your garri here. It's so
Except
nice.
if you are not once a student, if you're once a student, you know what Garri means and of how it's of help to students.
Yeah,
And the people in the society at large.
Yeah.
So you want to know little about how the cassava is being processed to Garri.
Yeah.
I will guide you or tell you little about how it's being done. First thing, you uproot the cassava, the tuber. You peel it, just as you can see my workers peeling the cassava here. After the peeling, you wash. Then you take it to the engine, get it grinded. And after the grinding, as you can see the engine line up there,
Yeah.
you get it grinded. And after the grinding, you put it inside sack. Then you allow it for fermentation to take place for a period of 2-3 days. Depends on the quality you want. If you want it to get well fermented, you give it a gap of 3-4 days. And if you want it, wait and take. You may get it grinded today, dewater it and fry it. So after the grinding, you put it inside sack, then the fermentation will take place. You proceed further. After losing some water, you set it on jack for dewatering. Then after the dewatering, the next thing, you bring the garri from the jack down, then filter it. Then after you must have filtered it, the next thing is to put the filtered one on fry pan, get it well fried. We have sun dry, then we have fried on. The sun dry is not properly dried from the fry pan, but that's not the best.
Okay.
After half done, you expose it to sun. But that doesn't have lasting ability like the fried on. It's advisable you leave it on fry pan with well heated fire under it, then get it well fried, totally dried. Then you bring it down or it became a little bit challenging in that people were not used to that kind of system. So I have to give them orientation about it, why they get used to the system. And in some other places, you pay directly from the jack on the part of the customers who may come and process their goods at